Hello, my name is John Patrick Morgan. I'm chilling in my backyard here in Santa Monica, California, and I'm making this video so I can teach you in the next few minutes how to love yourself, how to like who you are right now. Ready? So literally, I'm going to teach you how to do it, and by the end of this video, you will if you go along with me, like do it as I do it, you will actually feel yourself more liked and loved by the end. And so, the reason I say do it, that's an important piece right here, because when people talk about loving themselves or liking who they are, they actually use the words love and like as an adjective, as if they're describing some state that exists outside of time or across time, right? But actually, when I use the words love myself or like myself, I actually use them as a verb. And so to love myself is not an adjective, it's an activity. To like myself is not an adjective, it's an activity. And so it's just like on Facebook or YouTube with the thumbs up, the like button, it's like is something you do. Like that, love that, right? And so for me, how do I like myself, how do I love myself, is how do I do that activity of loving or liking. That's the first thing we need to cover, because if you're relating to liking and loving as an adjective, you're actually disempowering yourself, because you're actually relating to it as a description of some state that's outside of your control. But when you relate to loving and liking as a verb, as an activity, you immediately put yourself in a place of agency, because doing is something you can do. An activity is something you can actually engage in, so you find your agency by how you conceptualize it. Okay, so then the next question is, well, how do I click the inner like button, all right? How do I hit the love button on my own heart? That's a very interesting question. I've got, how many hours do you have? Do you have like 50 hours? Because I could actually spend the next 50 hours giving you technique after technique, process after process, activity after activity to do. However, we don't have 50 hours, we've only got a few minutes, so I'm going to give you one that comes to mind right away, because it's right here and it's on the surface for me. The way that I can love myself in any moment, paradoxically, it's my favorite because it's a paradox, is to actually look inside at the place where I feel most hurt, most unloved. Like, let me actually do it with you live. I did not prepare this. I'm actually going to go in and see right now. Okay, so my wife, she's in the house right now with our son. I was making a video earlier and she called me and like interrupted the video, and I was like, ah! And I was like, what do you want? She's like, I don't feel good, can you come pick me up? She was walking to pick up our son at school. Before she left, I was like, you're not feeling good, why don't you take an Uber? She's like, no, I can walk. And I was like frustrated with her, and I was like, and now I'm just thinking there's a little bit still in me. I mean, we're fine actually. We had a nice drive, picked him up, had a laugh and stuff, but still in me I can feel a little bit like she should have actually listened to me. If she'd listened to me and taken Uber, that means she would have like respected me more. In my heart, I feel like if she respected my time, I'm making this face because it's like, it's the inner child. It's not what I actually think as an adult consciously, but I'm just being honest, right? And so this actually, what I'm doing right now is what I want to invite you to do. Look for a place where you're not feeling loved and move towards it. Like, move towards the discomfort, the hurt, the pain. The more petty it is, the better. Because when we think, oh, that's petty, I shouldn't think about that, that act of pushing it out of our mind, or being like, I'm old enough to know that that's not really not really how they think. So it sounds like it's mature to push it out of our mind, but the act of pushing is an act of repression. It actually keeps that neurological potential alive. It keeps that possibility for you to be hurt by that alive. And so actually going into it and being like, okay, the childish part of me feels like unrespected by my time, and I feel like my wife doesn't respect me. Oh, what's that about? Okay, I want to go into that. I want to feel that more. This is actually a path to feel more love. Just go into the place where I don't feel loved. Oh, wow, what's that about? Why? Because I'm afraid she doesn't respect me. That means she doesn't love me. That means she doesn't appreciate me. I'm not appreciated. Wow, okay. And so all I'm doing is following the thread of this hurt, of this unloved feeling, to find the words, to find the hurt words. Right? I'm not appreciated, I'm not loved, I'm not respected. Loved, appreciated, respected. So these words, appreciated and respected, they're flavors of love. It's not just love that I want to feel about myself, it's actually got flavors. It's like, I just don't want ice cream, I want some chocolate, I want some peanut butter chocolate chip, right? I want some respect and some appreciation. That's who I am, is somebody that's appreciated and respected. That's what I want to feel that I am, but right now I feel that I am somebody who's not appreciated and respected in this little micro level. And so actually to give myself love, I want to give myself specifically those kinds of love. And so how do I do that? Well, I take these things that I feel that I don't have, that I am not, and I actually play with my imagination. First I speak, then I see, then I feel. So I speak, I am loved, I am appreciated. I am loved and I am appreciated. I just speak it. I might not see it right away, but I speak it. I'm loved and I'm appreciated. And as I say that, like for example, a place where I'm loved in my life, a place where I'm respected. Wow, my son respects me. I ask him to help clean up and he helps clean up. Wow, he really respects me. It's a low-hanging fruit, right? Look for the easiest, simplest thing. Well, my clients respect me. Yeah. Oh, that person just said that thing to me yesterday. That was very respectful. They showed their respect for me. Wow, I'm appreciated. Oh, that other person that said, thank you for the card I sent them. They appreciate me. And I start to look for and see evidence of being appreciated and respected. And as I see them and I hold them in mind, guess what happens? I speak it, I see it, I feel it. And as I start to feel appreciated and respected, I start to feel good. And here's what happens. As I start to feel appreciated and respected, I can actually see new places and new examples of how I'm appreciated and respected. And it becomes a virtuous cycle. And so I continue to speak, I'm appreciated and respected. And as I see something and I feel it, I speak that. Oh, and that person appreciated me too for that time. The speaking of it activates more seeing and more feeling. And so I cycle, speak, see, feel, speak, see, feel. And I'm more appreciated and I'm more respected. And then I'm creating the experience through my activity of loving and liking. All this speaking, seeing, feeling, this is like button, like button, like button, on the heart, love button, hold the like button, slide over to the heart, let go, boom. I'm giving it to myself over and over and over again. There's not an adjective description of I am somebody that likes and loves myself. That is the way of describing a person who partakes in the activity of liking and loving them, pushing the like button. If I do this all day, like button, like button, like button, besides being a bit of a maniac, you could actually describe me as somebody who likes themselves because they do the thing a lot, right? Somebody who's in shape, like, works out a lot. And so somebody who likes themselves, either intentionally, consciously, or unconsciously, they're hitting their own like button all day long, man. That's what I do. I just love on myself. Click that button. Click it, click it, click, 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 click. So how do you love who you are? How do you like who you are right now? Well, then right now, do that. Do the activity of liking and loving. How? One way, one of the 50 hours worth of ways I could share with you, just to recap real quick. Find the thing that hurts. What are the words, the pieces, the aspects, the flavors of love that you're not getting? Flip it around, inverse it, give it to yourself. Speak it, see it, feel it. As you feel it, see more. Speak that, see it, feel it, around and around and around. If you like this, click the like button. Click the do not like button if you don't like it. Either way, click a button. Comment below. If you have a question, ask it. I answer the comments that get posted below. And more importantly than that, if you find this helpful and useful, click one of the links. Get my insights by email, short, distilled versions of these videos in a few lines of text. So it's just like, boom, value, step by step, how to do it, how to see it, how to be it. Or if you really want to learn more, click on Creating School. See how we can get connected. You can join our community and you can learn how to create everything in your life. I mean that. You literally can create all of the spiritual growth, peace, freedom that you want, and all of the material success that you want through seeing how you actually are already creating it by how you conceptualize reality and how you conceptualize yourself. It's called the Creating Perspective. My name is John Patrick Morgan. I love you for being here and watching the whole video. Look forward to meeting you, talking to you at some point. Bye for now.